Hey guys, Coach Bill Sandell coming to you from Chandler, Arizona, and for the next 10 minutes I'm going to be your personal hitting coach. And today let's talk about something that we've been talking about for a couple months, but I get this question a lot. My son seems like he's barrel dumping. What is barrel dumping, right? So I've had a lot of questions on barrel dumping, and basically barrel dumping is the act of losing your barrel in your swing and not being able to get on plane. Okay, so I'm going to show you a video by Atani, and I'm going to show you what I mean by getting on plane early. So barrel dumping is really essentially not getting on plane early and losing your barrel in the back and then having to adjust on a higher level pitch, and you can't do that. But there is a way to get on plane early, and I'm going to show you this video, and then we'll come back and talk about it, okay? Okay guys, this is Atani in the WBC. And let me just show you what I mean by getting on plane early and not dumping your barrel. So if I draw a line here where his bat starts, okay, that's the height of his bat. Now if you watch the actions that he makes, so he's a foot down grounded guy. He never used to be a leg kick guy, but he's got his foot down. What he's going to do is coil. That action there of coiling, you can see that when he's coiling back and he's making sure his pelvis coils in, that movement right there. Then what's going to happen is he's going to pull his hands in. He's going to create a good corner. Now from this position, okay, he is on plane. This is what I call early connection. So his bat went from the red line where he started to the green line before he launches the barrel. Now, this is the key. If you can do this move, young hitters, you'll eliminate barrel dumping altogether and you'll get on plane early. So watch this. Now all he's got to do is rotate his hands and get to his connection point right there. And you'll see the ball leaves on the same path as his bat. Same path, right? All he's doing is rotating to connection right there. There's his connection point, right? And all I got to do is draw a line from there to his connection point. Now he's on plane, okay? So again, when he starts, as he creates his corner and pulls his hands in, and then you can see that pelvic coil working as well. Now he's on plane. Now he launches the barrel. Good, strong finish. That's what we talk about when we talk about not dumping the barrel. So if his barrel was here, literally, he would dump it straight back, okay? But because he pulls his hands in, creates a good corner, keeps his barrel nice and tight, boom, rotates, good connection. That's the epitome of getting on plane early and not barrel dumping. Okay, so you just watched that video on Atani. Very well explained. No barrel dumping. Dumping the barrel straight back. There's a lot of issues that young players have, but when you talk about pulling your hands in, creating a good corner, you're getting to the point where you're getting on plane early, you're creating a deep barrel turn, and then you're rotating directly to connection. That cuts down on a lot of space and time, we call it, meaning your time to connection increases and you cut down on wasted movement, so you cut down on space. That's why guys can hit 95 to 100 in the big leagues, because if you're on plane, it's a short stroke to your connection point. Okay, so that's Atani. Now, the next video is going to be about Barry Bonds. And all we're going to do is look at the same thing. We're going to look at how Barry Bonds used to trigger with his barrel forward. He used to barrel tip forward, but his next movement was getting on plane early. Go ahead and watch this video. We'll come back and give my thoughts on that. Okay, so that was a short clip of Barry Bonds, but you watch the action of him tipping, barrel tipping, how he uses it as kind of rhythm and timing. He kind of triggers. Then his next move, once he does this a few times, then he drops into the slot, gets on plane. Does the same exact thing as all the great hitters do the same thing. Atani, Barry Bonds, Mike Trout, they do the exact same thing. They barrel tip, at least in Barry's position, he barrel tips, then gets on plane early, then deep barrel turn, whips to connection. Okay, now we're gonna watch this next video. I posted this video before, but you're gonna watch. Just pay attention to how he gets on plane early. I think that's really, we'll work through the whole video. I'll let you listen to the whole video, but you're gonna see the action again of how he gets on plane early, and then he drops his barrel into the slot to connection with a really good finish, okay? Watch this video, come back and give you my final thoughts. Thanks. Okay guys, this is gonna be another example of dropping the barrel into the slot, making sure you're getting on plane early. So that barrel is gonna take this route here. You can see the position the barrel's in right there. As the pitch is on the way, you're gonna see right there. Now you're gonna watch, he's now all coiled up. He's on his ground force right here. And let me get rid of those two lines. And then as we kind of roll through very slow, you're gonna see that barrel starting to drop into the slot. And that's what we're talking about. So now look at the barrel. Now he's what we call early connection. So he's gone from the green line to the blue line. The ball is traveling. He'll get to his connection point. He launches the barrel, right? Right here, he launches the barrel. Gets to his connection point right there. So again, remember, you're going from that blue line to your connection point right here. All you're doing is dropping that barrel into the slot from the green line, and now you're on plane. So again, remember, if I take my barrel, okay, and I get to the start at the top, okay, now I'm starting to drop into the slot. That's early connection. So that's going completely straight through. Now I'm getting a deep barrel turn, getting right to my connection point, and then I'm going to drive through to a nice, strong finish. Okay, guys, so that was another great example of a deep barrel turn, working to get the barrel on plane early. All great hitters do that, and like I said, that's how you can hit fast pitching, because you can basically, once you get in on plane, all you got to do is use that hand pivot point, rotate that barrel to connection, and then just find out where your connection point is. Obviously, go to your connection point wherever the ball is, wherever you want to launch the barrel to, and just connect and then finish your swing. Okay, guys, that was the video today. I hope that helped. I hope that eliminates barrel dumping from your practices, from how you understand to get on plane. And I think young hitters, if you can learn how to get on plane early by getting that barrel from the top to the early connection position, you're going to be making your connection a lot more frequently. Your swing and misses will be down, your strikeouts will be down, your ball and play rate will be up, and you'll be hitting the ball a lot harder. Okay, guys, have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.